What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wicked After Dark, where we talk about all things Halloween. My name's Anthony, and as always, with me tonight we got Ashley and Jess,
Hello.
What's up?
and the man's behind the cams, Andy.
Damn, left me out this time, dog.
And Jimbo.
There goes our.
Been getting too much
That was
pub.
slow as hell. Yeah, he's been getting too much publicity, so we're gonna have to leave him in the dark.
Dirty.
Anyways, guys, welcome back. I know.
They're like, "Welcome
Don't
back.
even
It's
start.
been a year."
Don't even start, bro. We
Hey, actually, just so you know, we took a break because that was the end of season, whatever season that was. Because
Oh shit!
this
Welcome
is the
back to
episode 1 of the next season.
Which
is
Snoop Doggy
season
Dogg season 4.
Five.
Good Lord.
You guys, we got renewed again. Huh?
YouTube renewed it.
The producer said, yeah,
All 30 of you guys.
You're rude.
that's dirty.
Oh man, but no, sorry again, guys. Just sorry again. You know what I mean. But we're back for another season of Wicked After Dark. Even though you guys, you know, you might not want us, but we're here anyways.
If you don't like us, then don't listen. Click off. Next video.
Yeah, right.
Here we
kidding.
come.
Or if you're listening in the car, how you guys doing? I hope you're not stuck in traffic.
You are. You are.
You most likely are, though.
Very
I'm sorry about
California.
that. I am very sorry about that.
If you're near an interchange, for sure.
But the itinerary for today, guys, is super long, which is good. So it should be an entertaining video. We've done a lot of things this month, as all of our horror buddies know. It's been a busy couple of more than a couple of weeks, month and a half.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. It's our time of year, baby. It's
Since
October
July.
now, but we've been going since early September,
July.
mid July.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
July.
midsummer
Oh,
was
okay.
July.
Yeah, it's just been nuts.
Since
dude.
midsummer hasn't stopped.
I feel like Midsummer just kicked it off, and it's just like boom, boom, boom. You know,
Yeah.
it's been fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, it was
but-
midsummer, then it was Wicked Fest, and then September came.
Yeah,
So that's crazy. A lot of people act like, oh, October's coming, you're about to be busy. No, September's busy for, I feel
July
like,
Yeah.
Halloween.
No,
Like
September-
us vendors, September was crazy.
for sure. September's been a crazy ass month. Was a crazy ass month. You know what I mean? Between all the different events, and
It
the-
is October 3rd.
I think we did a couple of private events for food.
We did. Some of us
You
did.
didn't wear pink.
You didn't either.
I know. It's October 3rd. If you know, you know.
It is. Yeah, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
It is.
Yeah,
So be aware. Get your what do you call it? Mammograms done.
that's
ladies.
right.
Yeah, no, for real. No, no,
real.
no joking. Yeah. Sorry.
You
I
said
know
the
this
words.
threw me off because it's
totally-
October 3rd. It's from Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's
Oh.
like, what day is it? It's October 3rd.
It's October 3rd.
Anyways, yeah, but we're back, guys. We do have an itinerary, pretty long for you guys today because again, we've done so much since our last podcast. I think the last podcast we talked about was Midsummer Scream.
Literally.
Yeah.
We've
that
just
was-
done
so that
Midsummer
was
Scream.
July.
So it's just
No,
been
It was August
It was August because we talked about
30th
Wicked
was the
Fest.
last one or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's
Yeah.
So
correct.
it's been a little bit over a month.
It's been around a month.
We can say sorry all we want, but it's just an excuse to y'all. Y'all don't care. So.
right, pretty much, dude. It
Like,
is what it
oh,
is.
you're sorry? Well, sorry
It
doesn't
is
fix
what it is,
anything.
dog. You know, and again, it just gets hard, dude. It gets hard.
We were just like super busy.
Very busy,
busy.
almost overwhelmed busy.
And this guy
I was, for
is
sure.
busy. He's never home.
Yeah, it's
you know?
garbage. It's garbage. So I'm hoping to get my schedule changed up here soon. I don't know what that means for us and Wicked Boutique. Hopefully, I can get productive again. But
Do something.
anyways,
My back hurts from
but you
carrying
know, my
your,
More
work
like it's
schedule's been
broken.
very hectic and heavy.
Yeah, it's hard. He's been so hard to work with, guys. Let's be honest, Anthony. The reason we haven't been on here, he works overnighters and, you know, whatever.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Sleeping in the daytime is weird.
You've been
People,
on,
hey,
on
some
that
people are like,
schedule
I do it
for
all
a
the
long
time. I'll do it all the
Yeah,
time. Like,
you're a
fuck,
fucking
dude.
wiener.
It's
You're a
24
wiener.
hours in a
Stop
day.
complaining.
No, hell no.
Anyways, but let's jump into this long list of things we did this
Yes.
past few weeks.
Starting off with October Village came
Yeah, in Santa Ana.
in Santa Ana. That event was, of course, always really crazy. Great attendance, you know what I mean?
It's fun.
Great turnout. The supporters for that event, just, you know what I mean? It's awesome that they make it a point to get there because the lines are crazy as well. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Big shout out to them though, because they really try really hard to get everybody through there as fast as possible at a safe manner though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can only fit so many people
Yeah.
inside the room. You know,
Ballroom
so
at the end of the day.
right. At the end of the day, there's a max capacity on there. But yeah, they did a great job with getting everybody in as quickly as possible. I know it was warm that day, and we did warn people it was going to be warm. But yeah, overall,
It was
it was a
freezing
good one.
inside, huh? Until people started, coming in, obviously.
Yeah.
But we get there and it's fucking cold in that room. But yeah, it was a good event. It was fun.
Yeah. It was fun. It's always fun though. It's always
It
fun.
was a
hitting up,
Sunday
though.
only, which they've been doing now for a few of
Few-
their shows.
few shows now.
Which works out great. I think the attendance is still really high for that event.
Extremely.
Yeah. So
Nah, yeah, it was.
Well, I think too, it's kind of different too because for our event, we don't have an entrance really,
no
so people come from all directions.
Yeah.
You can't control
traffic.
Right.
how many people are
You
inside.
good dog? Let it out, burp.
Sorry, had lunch, so I'm a little full.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't control the flow of traffic on our event, so it's a little different.
Not yet.
Well,
No,
once you
just
put up
kidding.
fencing, but
No.
But thanks
Which
for
you
having
could.
us, October Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys so much as always. We really
they
appreciate
did a
that.
great job.
There's a lot of points, guys. If we lag too long on one, we'll be here forever.
We won't make it.
We won't make it. We're on a time crunch.
Nah,
Yeah. So right after October Village, guys, was my brother made the ultimate sacrifice, and no, he didn't sign up for the military. He ended up getting married like a dummy.
Welcome to the club, loser. I'm just kidding.
He got married at such a young age, guys. We tried. I don't know. If you guys ever see him, talk to him, bro.
too
but-
late.
Anyways, he got married that weekend. It was fun.
Tied
I
the
took a lot of
knot.
pictures that day.
You
It
know
was hot.
that one.
It was 110.
Hot.
It made Wicked,
110,
it made
bro.
Wicked Fest feel cold.
Yeah.
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 That
It
motherfucking
was
weekend was
fucking
hot.
Especially
hot,
in our
bro. Anybody out
in
there-
Ashley's long dress and my long sleeves and
Anybody out there ever get in a full suit and just sweat your ass off?
yeah.
That's what it was like, dude. It was insane, bro.
Uh,
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Let me just say the dry cleaner said no.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to smell those clothes.
They were washed.
Anyway, yes, that was good. Great time. I could have sworn that was. Oh, we did have something after, but it wasn't October Village. Never mind.
Well,
But yes.
right after we had a taco party the day after that.
Oh
for,
my god, and it was
friend of
hot
mine.
that day too.
And that was
Yeah.
pretty amazing. I think we had some things happen to us as a company that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
We
that
got
was-
recognized on the way to a taco party because we took our trailer and
Mm-hmm.
we actually got pulled over by one person and then somebody stopped in the middle of the yard and asked us a bunch of questions. So it was kind of interesting.
I think it was more embarrassing.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? Not embarrassing, but we're there for a private event. Because,
Yeah.
guys, hey, we're not above making money, dude. You know what I mean? So we had a private event that day. We all showed up.
I always get recognized. Anthony just never gets that
Duh.
recognition, you
No,
know.
hold on. First of all, we're pulling up. We're stopping in the middle of the street again because we're trying to figure out what house it is.
Trying to,
we're backing up the
reverse.
trailer, so we're taking up the street here, okay?
Yeah.
There's a guy standing on the sidewalk and he's staring at us and he's on the phone. So I'm like, we're looking at them and then Anthony's like, why is this guy like on the phone? Like, is he like
We're about to
tripping
get reported or something.
is he like trying to call the police on us? Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And me too. I'm like, I don't know what the like. I'm getting like irritated now too.
Like they're the type of people that are
We're
fight
barking over
first.
here. Like, what's up? You know? So finally we reverse the trailer, blah, blah, blah. And my dad gets out first. And he's like, this guy comes up to you, walks up to my dad. So we're like,
Mind
oh,
you,
hell.
hold on. Mind you, he comes onto private property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You know
we're
what I
like,
mean?
fuck, like we better have to get down. Like we're about to fight. And then
I thought maybe he was part of the party, like he was coming to the party or
Inc-
something.
or
No.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
You never know.
it ended up being
Really
he
cool.
just recognized us. His wife called him flipping out, I guess, because she followed. She's been following us since the beginning, and great guy. Nice meeting you.
we do
You
appreciate
see,
it.
they're
We
like
do
fight first, ask questions later.
I was like, "What's up?"
You know the world we live in, bro?
He's like, "Wait, your boutique. I like you guys." Oh, yeah. What's
Yeah,
up, dude?
for
How
real,
are
for
you?"
real.
They
Hey,
didn't,
it was like
hey, let's tell the truth. These big shots didn't even get out of the car.
But no, at first we're like, "Oh, fuck, he's gonna whoop my dad's ass or something." Like we're gonna have to get out this
Yeah.
car.
I dare him to try.
no, but again, big shout out to him, dude. We do appreciate all the support, man. From anytime we have a little interaction like that, it
Yeah,
means
yeah,
the
yeah.
world, man. Because again,
It makes you think it's worth doing.
you're right. At the end of the day, this is our passion, guys. Nobody's forcing us to do this. Hey, somebody's behind the scenes like this. Like, say that, motherfucker. No. But nobody forces us to do
Anthony
this.
forces
It's a passion of ours. We share the same passion.
Yeah.
Which is really crazy, when you have like, we're all different individuals, but we share a similar passion, and that's why we do this stuff. But so when we get even that little interaction right there goes a long way.
Right.
It's like, fuck, all right, we're doing something, guys. You know what I mean? Like, that was cool. You know what I'm saying?
I think we've been filming
but-
a podcast for a little over 2 years now.
Something like that.
Something like that. So, some people run across our stuff, eventually,
Right.
or our Instagram, and I would say our faces are on there a lot.
Yeah.
So Jessica's walking through security line. at
Oh my
Disneyland.
God! I knew you were gonna bring this
And this
up.
guy was like, hey.
No. If you're gonna tell the story, tell it right. We're going through security. There was no line. Okay.
It was empty.
It was empty. My dad was there.
Which is a surprise.
yeah. I dropped my water bottle. Not once, twice. In
Oh,
front
that's
of
when
this
you walk
dude.
away, dog.
Oh, I was so embarrassed, dude. I was just like,
She was like, there's alcohol in it. Check it.
Jesus Christ.
And it was a
smuggling
metal.
alcohol.
It was like a metal water bottle.
It
So
was,
it's like, bang,
yeah,
bang, bang, bang.
that hydro flask is messed up now. Like,
Oh, for sure.
it-
Is
That's
it the
broke.
blue one?
yeah.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
shit's broke.
Anyways, so he was just like, he was staring at me, and I was just like, oh, please don't be like, are you drunk? Like, no, And he was just like, you look familiar. And I was just like, oh, really? Like, in my head, I was like, I was just here literally the week before, And he was just like, no, I think I seen you on YouTube. I was like, nah, that's not me.
Jessica's like, no, that's another chunky white girl on YouTube, bro. Thanks. Have a good day. Am I good? I'm clear? Peace.
She said no.
I was embarrassed
That's
from
more
dropping the
embarrassing. Now
water.
the guy's like, wow, what a bitch. Like, I'm not watching this shit no more.
Hey,
Like,
unsubscribe. Fuck them.
we barely have 100 subscribers.
I
Jeff.
know,
What the
right?
hell,
Damn.
man?
Just like,
Look.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I would have been embarrassed too. I dropped the water bottle twice, bro. You look like a dummy now.
Yeah, I look dumb already.
How you just gonna be like, yeah, that's me, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Selling us short, by the way. We got 260.
Oh, my bad.
Back
My
on
bad.
up. Back on up, dude. Sit your cup down.
But, again, though, just those little interactions, dude, it really do mean a lot,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
You know what I
cool.
mean? It's like,
Unless you're Jess.
it's not about letting
Unless
it
you're
get to
me.
your head or anything like that. It's just like,
No.
all right, cool. You know what I mean?
Well,
I think it's more like, oh my God, you know me?
right.
That's cool, dude.
I mean, for me, I think it's like, I always think about the amount of work it takes. And it's like, we always talk about, is it worth it? It kind of
Right,
validates
right.
the amount of work we have to do. In
I think
order to put
for
everything out.
easier perspective, guys, is I work 12-hour shifts, graveyards. My brother works a Monday through Friday during the day. My dad works a fucked up shift that's all over the place. You know what I mean? So we're all on different shifts, time frames. So for us to be here right now is like really rare. I ain't seen my brother in like a week and a half.
Since the wedding.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a kid
I
now,
catch
so
my
I don't know how to
dad real
function.
quick, real glimpse, and that's it. So it got that much more difficult. But again, the passion's what keeps it going. You know what I mean? We're gonna continue
We
to
literally
do this
planned this at midnight yesterday, I think I want to say. And he's
because
like,
it was like,
"Oh,
hey,
tomorrow?"
this week,
Okay.
he's off. I don't go until this. It's gonna connect. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Andrew
it's to
happened
that
to
point.
come home early
Yeah.
today.
It's to that point. So, again, it's just the passion, dude. It drives us. And again, it's spooky season.
For sure.
Spooky dookie.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky
Anyways,
dookie.
moving forward, we did have that private event. Shout out to that guy and your wife. We do appreciate you guys.
Kim. Thank you, Kim.
And then-
And again, we
Right.
do private events, guys. If anybody's ever interested, please DM us, call us, text
us up
us,
on Wicked
whatever,
Tacos.
however, Wicked Boutique, Wicked Tacos, wherever,
You
bro.
know what? Hit us up on all
Hit
of the
us.
platforms because sometimes we won't reply because we're like, like,
Yeah.
yeah, did you read it? But did you read it? Oh my.
Yeah, hit us up, dude. Because
Just
again,
call
we're not
it.
above
Just
any of
call
that.
us.
We do a lot of private parties. I know we got a couple this month for Halloween. So just hit us up, dude. We're if we're available, we'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We'll figure it out.
100%.
Right after that, we did Creep It Real OC in Orange County.
That was before.
No, that was after.
That was after, you're right.
Pay attention.
I know.
Creep It Real OC, fucking nuts, dude. That
yeah.
was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It
Great
was
event.
dusty.
It was a little dusty, but again, the venue holds so much value.
Oh yeah. It was a great venue.
I love the venue, but again, I'm a nerd for like history and shit like that.
Yeah.
So,
And like,
really,
this piece of wood has been here for a
shut
while.
the hell up,
Not
bro.
the piece of wood.
Yeah. But those are like my favorite types. You
I
know
was
what
a
I
2
mean?
day.
Yeah, it was a
2 day
little
or
dusty.
3 day.
2 day.
It was
2
a
day.
2-day.
2 day event.
2-day event was really cool.
Weather wasn't too bad. It was a little warm here
You
and
know
there.
what? We're all like, oh, it's a little chilly, and
Yeah.
then
Burn your butt. It was hot.
Cooked.
Yeah.
shout out to the Walmart guy that delivers. You know, what I'm saying? Order that Walmart.
Walmart delivery is where it's at, guys. Trust me. I order wherever I'm at.
Yeah,
Bro.
that came through pretty clutch. And then they had a couple signers that day. Where they had,
Yeah.
I'm gonna gut this. I don't know the guy who plays Jack Skellington was there. He was signing. You don't even know it. And Ken Page, the voice of Oogie Boogie, was signing that day. And I actually got to sit in on that panel. Unfortunately, as everybody saw, though, he did pass away just a couple days ago, guys. Really unfortunate.
Really sad.
Really sad. You know what I mean?
He wasn't old like that. He was just turned
70.
70.
No,
you know,
no,
which is
he was
young,
he was
but it's not old.
younger, you know, and
Just a reminder.
realistically, when I woke up that morning to that message, and I was kind of torn a little bit, you know what I mean, because it's crazy that I just seen him.
Right.
I have him on my
Right.
phone. I recorded the panel. I have pictures of him. You know what I mean? I didn't get his autograph, but he in that panel, and I wish I would have recorded this. Would have made it even scarier. He says, "You never know what's around the corner, so enjoy life."
Yeah.
In that panel that he
It's
had,
like he knew.
it kinda. And
We all
and
know.
So when that message came in and I saw that, and I'm just like, I just saw this man. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
just said this
Yeah.
statement in this panel. I'm sure it's recorded somewhere. You can watch the whole
Yeah.
panel. You know, he's like, you never know what's around the corner, so enjoy it.
That's right.
Now, fortunately, you know, from the reports that did come out, he did go in his sleep in his chair. You know, which is always, I guess,
The best way.
the best way to do it. It's just real sad, you know.
Hey,
In
well,
general,
you
it's
know.
like a piece of our childhood,
Gone.
you know, is gone, and
Yeah.
it's crazy because again, I grew up with it. You know, my son is only 3, and that is literally his favorite movie of all time. He's been Jack Skellington twice now. I've had to buy the costume twice. You know,
I bought the first one.
yeah,
But the
So-
great thing about people like Ken Page is their legacy is going to live on
Forever.
forever on
Right.
film and on voiceover.
And he played other big roles
Sure.
too
Yeah.
before Oogie but he was a Broadway
Broadway,
actor.
yeah.
Sure.
I think I was more devastated because last year they did the Nightmare for Christmas
Oh, yeah.
live action thing, and we were so busy last October we didn't get a chance. We're like, oh, next time it comes, we're
We're
gonna
in
go.
Florida, yeah.
Now it's not gonna be the same,
I know we were looking to book tickets for this year.
but they weren't doing it.
They are doing it, but like I
In
think it's next
London.
week in Mexico.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's gonna happen anymore, but
Yeah.
So
Is
Steve
he a
was
part of
such
that?
a
He is a
huge
part
of that, okay.
part of it, you know, like such a strong voice.
I actually got to see him live. He wasn't Oogie Boogie. He actually played Sebastian in Ariel.
Oh,
but he
really?
still at the end of the
Really?
show, he talked about Oogie Boogie. He was just like,
Is that
Sebastian's
one-
also one that I've always wanted to play, so I'm
Oh.
honored. Da, 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 da. So I actually got to see him, and he did like an iconic line from Oogie Boogie at the end, which is funny because we went to go watch Ariel.
yeah.
That-
You know,
That's
The
the
Little
listen.
Mermaid. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just rest in peace to him. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Under the
It's sad to see. And it's like my dad always say, Father Time's always going to be undefeated, man. You know,
Yeah.
because we did lose a lot of greats this week.
Which-
You know,
yeah.
not just him. You know,
There
so
was-
it's
yeah,
a
another
lot of
actor
people that
passed,
passed.
too.
From
Yep. There's a
Harry
lot of
Potter, you know, Professor.
Professor McGonagall. Her
Yeah.
name's
See,
Maggie.
I know her from
Wanda,
Sister Act.
Wanda,
Yeah,
it's
they
just
did
again,
that. They did
Mother
that.
Superior from Sister
and not
Act.
to go off topic, but it puts me in one of those mindsets like life. It doesn't matter. Everybody ends up there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because
Well,
you can
yeah.
you can think back 20 years ago when you saw Harry Potter. You never thought that she was one day gonna die.
Right.
You know, and she's gone.
Nobody
you
goes
know?
through life that way. but-
So and then all these again actors that are leaving us. You know, it's like shit. Pete Ryan. You guys aren't baseball fans, but Pete Rose is another one. You know, it's like shit, just like that.
What was
You
the
know,
other
so
guy?
it's
Mr. McDowell from Coming to America.
James Earl Jones.
James
Yeah.
Earl
Just
Jones
passed away
passed.
recently,
That's
which
true.
was
That
a
one was
hard
hard.
one for
That's
me.
rough. Darth Vader, my boy.
Yeah. Darth
Vader,
Vader.
Mufasa.
Yeah, I mean, iconic.
Sandlot. He was in
Sandlot.
Oh yeah.
Coming.
Battlestar
coming-
Galactica
What's
for
that
you old
one
people.
movie coming back to America or something like
Coming
that?
to America.
Coming to America.
Coming back to-
Both of those guys
Yeah,
are gone now.
Mr.
Yeah.
McDowell and
So again, it just puts it into perspective, bro. Like
I
enjoy
think too is we're coming on to the years where some of the great actors
are leaving.
are
old.
passing away, you know, because they're in their 80s
Dude.
Yeah.
or
Morgan
older.
Freeman.
Morgan
Danny
Freeman.
DeVito.
Jack Nicholson, Dan DeVito.
It's just
they're
it's
old.
crazy.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce
already
Willis.
ill,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's really.
Yeah.
He's
you know, so
Michael
Let
J.
me
Fox.
tell you
with
something. This is gonna
Been
be
ill
sad.
for a long
But I
time.
went to the doctors with my grandma, our great grandma, 88 years old, right? And her doctor that literally gave birth to Andrew. I walked in there and I was like, I'm not waiting in the waiting room. This is weird.
Uh-huh.
You know? And she basically told my mom, like, oh, you know, people only live to 80 now.
That's
80
like the
years, that's
new-
pretty much it, you know? So you have all this extra years of her. Like, just you're lucky.
Yeah.
You know? And she was just like, she wasn't telling us, like, oh, get prepared. But she was telling us, like,
Yeah.
Like
be
the new
prepared.
average lifespan for today's day and age
Is
is
80,
Well,
yeah.
back
well, it
then,
used to
what
be in the
people were-
30s.
Really?
In the old days.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
Oh,
you're
oh,
talking before medicine,
yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like,
So
you know, it used to
80 is
be the
actually.
hundreds.
I always say if you live to
Okay.
80, that's good. Anything over 80 is bonus
Borrowed
time.
time,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the bonus
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Anyways, not to get out gloomy
Yeah,
and
anyways,
bummy on
uh,
here, but RIP.
No,
to
but again, yeah,
Ken Page.
exactly.
Enjoy your
It's-
life,
It's
folks.
unfortunate. Enjoy life,
Do what
man.
you
Live
love.
life.
Just out of respect, the other guy's name is John Amos
Oh, okay.
from Coming to America.
Yeah, just enjoy life, man. You know, James Earl Jones did get to live into his 90s.
Yeah.
You know, so again, great life lived,
Long
and
life.
It's an iconic voice.
yep, he will forever be iconic. He'll be around in the next 100 years. He actually sold his voice before he
Disney,
passed.
yep.
Oh, really?
So
Darth Vader.
That's crazy, huh?
Darth Vader will never die.
never. So yeah, man, just enjoy it, man.
Do what you
anyway.
love.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Just spend the money. Money will come back.
And again,
comes
thanks
back.
again
Can't
to
take it with
Creep It Real OC
OC.
for having us. Great time, man.
Yeah.
Great time. Can't wait for next year.
Yes. Super fun.
Moving on.
Moving on. We did Creep IE Aftermath, guys, in Ontario.
Backyard.
That was an experience, man. Talk about a putazo.
Good to be in the backyard, though.
Yes, this followed right after the 2-dayer for Creep OC. It was Creep IE, which was a 3-day, but we loaded in Thursday, so we technically had like 4
3 days.
3 days.
3 days
to
to
prep.
prep.
Mind you,
which was, you know,
we did food at that event, which we're very grateful for. You know what I mean?
Extremely.
But
Wicked Tacos was
Lord
there.
Jesus.
Shout out to everyone that came to the booth.
Yeah, man. Shout out to, everybody at Creep IE.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shauna for letting us vend there and the health department for letting us sell.
For approving us.
You know what I mean? Just
Oh, you could shout out to me for the health department, dog.
right. My dad,
take care of that.
he's been in the restaurant industry for a little bit, so he knows what's up. But
30 years. I don't know.
but yeah, it was another great show there, man. It was a little different. They had a whole lucha libre wrestling
was
arena out
dope.
there, or wrestling
was
ring.
hilarious.
I
like-
enjoyed that immensely.
Yeah, it was real cool.
I was on the
I'm
inside
gonna
by
just say what
myself.
everyone was
so-
saying. Everyone was thinking was there was these chunkier guys out there, like
Yep.
bigger dudes,
They were
and they were
getting
freaking
down.
flipping, and I was just like,
That has to hurt.
how?
Yeah.
They were
How are
getting
you
down.
getting your bodies off the ground
yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Just I can't even jump.
right. I go off the top rope just to land on my feet. I might not
Ooh.
walk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that.
You know
exactly.
your ankle's gonna hurt.
Mad respect to those guys.
Yeah, these guys were doing it,
I
man.
didn't get to see it. I was on the inside with
That
Ricky
was
Butch.
dope.
It was. There were these two guys that were like going
Really
at
good.
it, dude, and I was just like, damn.
They were entertaining.
Very.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah, we're not even gonna go into that, but dude, they just did such a good job.
Yeah.
I would definitely have them somewhere if I could fit them. Because they were really entertaining.
They were.
They were very into it. Didn't matter if there's 4 people out there or a whole. Because
it
on
was
Saturday
full.
they
It was
had a
full
good ass
Saturday.
crowd out there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, that was for the, they were unifying the championships. Dog.
That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? And the stunts that they were performing.
amazing.
If you fuck up, you're dead.
Yeah.
Simple as that,
Yeah.
guys. You
That's
fuck
exactly what I was
up,
thinking.
your neck is broken, your spine
Yeah.
is broken, you're dead.
Especially
Yeah.
that one that he did the backflip off,
Off
of
the
the ropes
top,
onto the
onto the
concrete.
concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yeah. No.
I'm dead thinking about it. No.
There was this one where
Ballsy.
he jumped and he put his legs around his neck and flipped and
Off
landed
the
on his
top rope?
feet, and I was like, what? How did you do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty cool. That's
Insane.
good stuff.
Sign
Insane.
him, guys. I was kidding.
But right? No, but again, I hope
WWE,
everybody
come check it out.
enjoyed the new item that we brought for Creep IE Aftermath.
Yeah.
That, because I didn't. But, I hope you
Alright,
guys
fucked
did.
it up.
You know what I mean?
The Monster Mash.
The Monster
Monster
Mash
Mash.
burrito. That was not even
My
a last
idea.
minute. It wasn't a last minute idea. It was not, because we've been
We've
talking
been
about
talking
this
about
since
it,
last
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
And we finally brought it to life. We got the extra big 14-inch tortillas. You know what I mean? Talked about how we should go about it, what should go into it. So let us know. Did you guys like it? You know what I mean? I know that it was very popular.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
Well,
shit,
a little pricey, but
little pricey. But again, you got to remember,
still
guys,
the cheapest option out
it's
there.
not because we
Nope.
want to be that way. It's because we have to be that way.
Yeah.
Let me just leave it there.
Yeah,
there's
literally.
a pretty exorbitant
Now
fee.
spill the tea.
You
I'm
know,
just kidding.
Right.
it's not even that. We supported the other food truck too.
Yeah, 100%.
They got pastrami fries.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Katie got a sandwich. Whatever we supported, it was expensive.
Yeah.
It was expensive.
Also, shout out to our neighbor, Sunshine Lemonade, for
Oh yeah,
hooking us up with some drinks
keeping the
Keeping us
grill people
refreshed.
cool and refreshed.
because we were dying.
It was a little warm. It wasn't too bad. It was a little warm.
I think it was
That was a
At
lot.
nighttime, it got
Sunday.
cold.
Yeah.
Sunday was hot.
Sunday was hot.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Creep IE was
It was a blast.
it was a blast. Again, thanks
Thanks
for
to
having us,
those
guys. Always a good time, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait for
What's their names? Nick, and
January show. I wanna
Brian.
say.
Brian, and Nick. Appreciate you guys.
Yes, we'll be back in January.
Well, hopefully, shit, you gonna apply?
You're right. We might be back in
Yeah,
January.
relax. I
I
know.
think they just sent an email about that. Better
Hey,
take a look.
hey, don't be
Maybe.
secrets.
Oh, sorry.
Secret. You good? Your mic.
Can't hear you.
But yeah, Creep IE was crazy.
Hello?
3-dayer, which 3-day events now kill me. That's
Oh,
when I'm
yeah.
starting to get older. Because these 3-dayers
So you
are
should
like,
be
oh
me.
my God, we're only on Friday. Like, I'm dying.
Friday night.
Quick story about the 3-day event. It was, I'm out there doing tacos on my feet the whole day. And there was the following day, I went with your mom somewhere, and I couldn't even walk. My foot
Yeah.
was hurting so bad. I was like, I got to go back to work. I'm like, oh, God.
That's true.
It was tough.
Yeah.
Getting old, guys. Sorry.
It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's a lot of work. You know what I mean? And again, just we had to do those 3 days of tacos and then go right back to work on Monday.
Yep.
You know, so that.
And you know what?
fucking
Shout
sucked.
out to our team. Andy showed up. His wife. That's crazy. Showed up. Jolisa, Katie, and Ashley was holding it down inside
Yeah.
By herself.
by herself, and she'll text us every once in a while. I gotta pee. Oh, someone. And you know what? We're far from we're not far. That sounds bad.
You know what she sounds like?
We're far.
I just want to say thank you to my man who's holding it down.
Shut up. You know
Oh my
what?
God.
Screw you now.
No, yeah, it takes a team, guys, a big team.
It
Because
takes a village.
we had a
to
10
get
by
what we
30 outside
Yeah.
for tacos. Okay, we have nachos, tacos, burritos, not just the munch
Shout
mash,
out to the
regular
cooks.
mash.
You know what I mean? The cooks are fucking legit.
cooks.
2
The-
burritos,
cook?
nachos, tacos, queso tacos,
Queso
agua
tacos.
fresca.
Anyways,
on
I'm
there.
inside
Sodas,
the monster
waters.
mash. We didn't even say what was in it.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So it was I don't know what size tortilla.
14-inch
14 inch.
tortilla
14-inch
with melted
tortilla.
cheese.
When people would ask us how big is that tortilla, she was like, "Okay, this is a ruler. Add 2."
I would so there was a cash register in front of me, and I'd be like this, draw a huge circle, 14-inch tortilla, melted cheese, rice, beans, all 3 of our meats,
Onion, cilantro.
and then we don't put the sauce inside because we don't want to rip your burrito.
Yeah.
Period.
And they'll be
And then
like,
we would top it with a little,
yeah.
a little cute little
oh yeah,
Topper.
little like toppers.
Let me tell you, those
Not-
things are heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. If you fucked one of those up, shout out to you, doggy.
right here, doggy.
No,
That
I
was you.
didn't.
I seen you in the
Hell
back.
nah,
fool.
dude.
It was one day
Ashley's
he
the
did eat it and he regretted it because
Oh
of
no, I had half of
stomach
a burrito.
issues.
I fucked
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
up.
me
I ain't
too.
gonna lie.
And
I
after
have-
that, I ate.
Oh, yeah, my
I ate
dad
our
ate
food
one like
Friday,
that.
and that was it.
I ate one at the end of Saturday when they were trying to kick us out. I was like, let me just finish this. Dog didn't eat all day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Shout
good.
out to the security. They're still fucking garbage.
Undefeated. Undefeated.
Sorry, I'm gonna just have to put that out there.
Every
Assholes.
year, never
They're
changes.
just garbage. But again, thank you, Shauna, for having us. I know she doesn't even listen to this, but she's
Thank
always
you, Creep
amazing.
IE.
Thank you, Creep IE. But to the security detail, all of them, suck a fat one.
Catch me outside. How about that? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, moving on up to the moment we've all been waiting for, guys.
The
Let me-
weekend
let me
after
ju-
that.
Let me just make sure that that's our next bullet point here.
Yes, it is.
We finally did it. The day came and it went within minutes.
Literally a blink of an eye.
Blink of an eye and my money was gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Halloween Horror Nights finally came and went, and we did it, guys. We did the RIP experience. Wow.
Well, Andy didn't go because he's lame.
He's
a
a lame
loser.
ass.
He don't like to hang out with us, y'all.
He don't like us.
working at Taco Party.
Ah,
Yeah, we were doing tacos.
we could have not did it.
Yeah, we could have.
We booked that way before that.
No, we didn't.
No, we
actually.
didn't. We booked it around the same time.
Anyway, yes, we did the HHN, guys. 2024 in the books. RIP. That was us.
R.I.P. was
So
crazy.
you go ahead, take it away. How'd you feel about that? How was your experience?
You know what? The
Let's start it
RIP, yeah, the RIP experience is a whole experience on its own without the event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely feel like they treat you a whole different way.
Oh, yeah.
They give you your money's worth, your
Oh,
dollar
yeah.
for dollar, bro. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'm not even talking about the Halloween Horror Nights. I'm just talking the VIP experience.
Yeah.
We got there. You know, fuck traffic in LA, by the way.
For
Oh,
real.
my
my
God.
God.
We got there. We didn't get to do what we wanted to was get there early and drink at a couple bars that are right there in City Walk. But so we get there, check-in was smooth as ice. They
Yep.
didn't interrogate us.
Nope.
One guy, you know what I mean, asked us for our names, gave us the run. Nicest
Validated
people,
our
bro.
parking.
Nicest people. Again,
We're with the party of 8 too, guys.
yeah, we're a large party, and they were just the nicest people to us. They made you feel like you just spent $1,000 for 2 tickets. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
'Cause you did.
So, you know, that experience again on its own. Our tour guide Zach, shout out to Zach. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Bangins.
Yeah.
No, Zach, this guy was just so. This individual was so knowledgeable. You know what I mean? Very energetic. Never
Entertaining.
looked tired. Never gave me that cold shoulder of like I don't want to talk right now. You
Yeah.
know? Again,
Fun.
made the experience that much better. You know.
Yeah.
We had an 8:30
And again,
tour
this is
time.
we
right?
did have the 8:30, and that's one
8:40
thing that I'll get
technically.
into is, but you know, overall the RIP experience, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. For
you
sure.
know what I mean. This is before we even start the Horror Nights breakdown of the actual event.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. But
We actually saw a famous person. Well, there's a few of them, but we only recognized her at the moment, which was Kristen
and Million,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kim Possible's best friend, guys.
she was
Duh.
there.
Kim Possible's best friend.
Yeah, and Kim Possible. That's her.
She sang the song.
Right, and she played the best friend.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I was trying to come at
asking.
So for me,
Whatever.
again, going back, we got to hang out in their lounge. We got to see an actual Oscar and Emmy and all that shit,
Yeah.
which is really fucking cool. Again, you don't get to see that.
Manuscripts from
know.
what's that movie?
Al Pacino, Scarface.
Scarface.
Yeah. A couple costumes they had upstairs. The lounge area was real nice. We got complimentary. Well, not complimentary because fuck, you paid for that shit in advance, right? Water.
Water bottles, sodas.
You got water, soda,
they had a charging
Monsters,
station for your phone.
charging station. You know.
Your own bathroom.
So again, it was just one of those things. You're like, damn,
VIP
is-
right here.
this is what it's about.
yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
even had your own line for alcohol, which was great because those lines were pretty long.
So then they took us. So right when you get started, they take you to the buffet to eat. You know, even I would say the food was pretty decent.
Yeah,
you
it
know
was
what
good.
I'm saying? It's funny because I've been on a real big chicken kick. I eat a lot of grilled chicken. I know you can't tell, but I eat a lot of grilled chicken.
Dude, where's your waist? I'm
You
going to have to
know.
call the police to look for it.
Shut the hell up.
A lot of grilled chicken. They had a lot of different menu items. They had salads.
they-
They had different like little fish. They had a lot of desserts. They had all the
Finger foods.
drinks, the finger foods. Again, great experience. You know, very clean.
Very demure, very mindful.
So it was one of those experiences where I was just
They
like,
had a-
wow. That's where we saw Christina Milian,
Yeah.
and it was just like, well, fucking ask for a picture. But
Yeah,
at
you
the
don't
end
wanna
of the
be that
day, you're like, all right, dude, hey, you
person.
gotta act right, dog. We in the VIP.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
they're
Like-
actually, go ahead.
Oh,
'Cause
we had
they're
our
wa-
own bar inside of the buffet too, so
Yeah.
we didn't have to wait in those extremely long lines.
Right.
We wanted to get a drink in there, but
Right.
Even, I guess there's actor from Dexter. The main guy was with her. We didn't even
yeah, I
recognize
didn't
Two
him.
even
actors
recognize
from
him.
Dexter.
But I don't
You know,
watch
I don't
that
watch
show.
that show either, so it's like, sorry.
Yeah.
If any famous person ever runs across me, I'm sorry. I don't watch TV, so I wouldn't know you were famous. So sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
only
that was-
recognize her because she's our childhood. You know?
That was my experience just for the VIP experience. Now, when we start talking about Horror Nights, I have a whole different point of view on that.
VIP,
But what did your guys
10
think?
out of 10 would
I
recommend.
love VIP. I don't think I could go back to just front of the line.
You
Just
know what? I
because-
just like
Bougie.
feeling that feeling of like,
and it's
overpaid
real.
too?
People
Like,
are
people
looking at you
stare
like,
at you.
fuck you,
Yeah.
bitch. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I thought, you know, we were messing around about that. Like, oh, people are going to stare at us and be
No,
like,
they-
oh,
they
screw
be
you,
looking
you
at
know,
you
like,
like-
no, but like,
They're for sure sending you
What-
out with ojo. Like, I
yeah,
hope you
dude.
get chorro,
yeah,
motherfucker.
like that happened to us when we first went to get alcohol
Yeah.
because we
Yeah.
weren't even in our tour time, but we already had our badges.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to go get alcohol. We all got our IDs checked, whatever. And there was this huge line, and everyone's just staring at you in the corner. just
Because they have a
cutting the
little
line.
side RIP window, you know, and the line was
Yeah.
huge. You know, which the beer was horrible there. I'm not gonna lie.
The drinks were.
Yeah.
Katie
Greatest.
said her drink was good. I don't know. I didn't try it because it had milk in it. That would have been the end of my night. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I enjoyed the, you know, the more into depth. He went into the backlot and stories, and we were
Oh,
able to
that was
go
my favorite
through the
part.
backlot and all that.
They gave
good
us a little
stuff.
tour at night into the backlot area, which was really neat. So
Yeah.
And again, that's one of my favorite experiences of Halloween. I'm sorry, of
Of
Universal
Universal.
Studios in general, is just being able to go through the backlot and see the history
movie
of the
sets.
backlot and the movie set. Even though I've seen them already,
Yeah.
but it's just different when you're there. You're like, oh shit!
There's a lot
like,
going on too back there right now. A bunch
Yeah.
of trailers. Looks like they're filming multiple things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
Probably are.
Yeah.
100%.
that was like my favorite part. And then when he was like, everyone scream, and we screamed, and he was just like, you're screaming at the general mission line for Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw. I was like, that's mean.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Real neat experience. So that was, I think, what would you rate it?
10 out of 10.
10
for
out of 10.
sure. We
10 out of
even
10,
got special
just the
photo ops
VIP.
too
Yeah.
that we took pictures at.
Maybe we'll post it for the
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Good time.
great time. All right, now let's talk about the
Event.
The
event part
itself.
Fun.
Mr. Murdy, come to the table. I'm just kidding.
You know what? I mean,
you know what? I agree with what Anthony said and what you brought up too before we started filming,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which was I think we're just numb to it at this point. Not numb. That sounds bad.
Immune.
Not immune, because it's like
used to it.
Desensitized.
Yeah.
Desensitized. There we
Yeah.
go.
There you go. You're welcome.
Mazes, okay. I know we jot down ratings when we first talked about
Yeah.
Horror Nights' lineup.
I got it right here, actually.
I was actually pretty surprised with some
I
mazes
was
that I
shocked.
enjoyed, and then
Yeah.
some that kind of disappointed me.
yeah.
I think too. I want to dip into scare zones this year. They weren't the best,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like
They're
they've
supposed to have-
shrunken them a lot.
they've shrunken them, and the detail in those areas are not as vivid anymore.
Yeah.
Where back then they used to have, and I get it, because it's more work, but they would roll out props for the event.
Yeah, yeah.
There used to be a bunch of props down the sides, and
Yeah, well, that's what
that's
you're
all
paying
gone
for,
now.
though.
Yeah.
They have a couple little things.
The,
and
sca-
that's
the
it.
main area you walk into for
So-
like the first time you walk into Horror Nights, which is the punks area. What
Yeah,
was it?
Chainsaw Punks.
Chainsaw punks, which I think was cool. It was pretty cool.
It was very close to like the Purge style.
Yeah, and then after that, you walked into like the Ravens, the one on stilts.
The Crows.
The Crows. There you go. Which was kind of I know
That
they
one made me
reused it.
laugh,
They reused them
but-
from like
Yeah,
2
last
years
year.
ago or a
Yeah,
year ago.
from that maze.
But,
Yeah.
But
as
that
a-
one made me laugh. Wait, real quick,
Go
Dad,
ahead.
because you had someone, a guide, following them to make sure they didn't
She
step
was
on
actually,
anyone.
she needed to be fired.
She was with the
'Cause-
flashlight. Get out of the way, guys! Get out the way!
I
like,
understand.
like that. I get it.
They're on
Don't.
stilts, and
Yeah.
then on top of their shoulders, they had like another 5 feet of
Yeah.
prop on
Yeah.
top,
Yeah.
which was dangerous. I
So
get it.
going
But
back to what you said about the detail in the alleys, and then maybe a tale of caution for Universal is, from all of my experience of, I've never been to Horror Nights, but what I've heard you guys talk about the most about Horror Nights is the detail.
Mm-hmm.
So if they start removing that stuff, that's going to bring them down to the level of other haunts.
Yeah.
Whereas Universal, in my mind, from what you guys have always talked about, what Anthony's always told me as people who's built mazes, is the level of detail for Horror Nights has always been A++++.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
So for them to remove any of that would, I think,
Right. It
kinda
diminish.
sucks, yeah.
That's back to your initial point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like I said, the scare zones definitely lacked for sure. You know what I mean?
And there's
then,
only 3
yeah. Yeah.
Was
there-
there-
back to back.
So they lacked for sure in that aspect of it. Now the mazes themselves were fully loaded with details and shit like that.
the first maze we went to was a quiet place, which had no facade.
yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
So, since you said that,
But a
What-
quiet place, just to mention, they didn't have a facade up. They
what
had a banner
number?
Yeah.
tacked to whatever is under there.
A wall.
What number
The
is that
wall?
for you on your maze rankings?
Oh, geez.
When I
I could
first-
just tell you my top 2, and then all the other ones don't matter.
It's a blur.
Because I
would
don't
say
remember.
the scenery in that one was great. They used a lot of animatronics, obviously. Kind of gave me the Stranger Thing vibe.
1 through 8. What does
where-
it fall in your?
I don't know.
5.
Sure,
5?
yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't
I
give
don't
you a
know.
1 through 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because I don't
Well, I can-
remember
I
in
can tell
detail
you
the
my-
other
I can
ones.
tell you
Number
what you. I can tell you
8.
what you said ahead of time.
Which I really didn't enjoy at all, which was kind of disappointing, was the one we went to last.
Oh,
Bloodlines. or
Monster Eternals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy that at all. Like, I was bored. I was just bored.
Yeah,
I didn't
that
really
one,
like
honestly-
The story.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was number 9.
You had ranked that one number 3 before you went.
The Bloodline?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I was wrong.
A Quiet Place. You had ranked number 2.
Okay.
Oh no, 4. I'm sorry. And you were 4 and 5. Anthony was 2 and 3 for those.
Oh,
me?
You don't know shit.
You were Bloodlines 5, A Quiet Place 2.
Damn.
Okay, let's talk about A Quiet Place first.
Okay.
What did you think of it?
As a movie lover, I'm
start this
skipping
way.
y'all. I liked that it literally felt like we're in the movie going through it. Yeah, they use a lot of animatronics, which I already knew they were gonna do, cause like,
Because you watched all the previews.
No, I didn't. I didn't watch any of the whatever. But like they haven't really put people in costumes like that. I think the last time was where it was scary like that was Alien versus Predator. And that was a long time ago
Yeah.
where they actually had people in alien costumes, you know?
Which that area doesn't even exist anymore where that maze
Yeah,
was.
exactly. So like
Oh,
it was cool like seeing it, but like scare wise, I think I got scared once and that's because I wasn't looking. I was looking back at the animatronic and then the girl happened to be in front
Yeah.
of me.
Very
No.
quiet in there.
okay.
No, I'm just
So
kidding.
the question is, was it number 2 for you still?
No.
Okay.
It was probably like a 5.
The
or
scenery
6.
Again,
was great. I enjoyed the little pop-ups they had. Wasn't my favorite, definitely not. It was alright.
It was a
decent.
cool
It
little
was decent.
walkthrough, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I was gonna get to straight to that walkthrough experience. Great, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Detail was off the charts.
Yeah.
Animatronics were super fucking cool. The creatures looked like they came out of the movie.
Yeah, they look
didn't-
sick.
The only thing is, obviously, they didn't move like they came out of the movie.
Right.
It's real basic movement for these creatures, you know.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get you where they're coming out of the dark or whatnot, but it's hard to pull that off when you got a 10, 15-foot creature. So for a walkthrough experience, great. Great detail, great props, all of that. If you're looking to get scared, that's definitely not one of them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Again,
100% not one of them.
I think you can chalk this one up to desensitizing. You guys are not used to
Right.
this
That's
stuff.
what, that, and,
Yeah.
and, you know, that's why I'm saying this one was very enjoyable as far as the visuals.
Okay.
There was a lot. There was a lot of those creatures in there. It wasn't like, oh, there was 2. No.
No, there was a
There was a lot.
There was full body ones. There was just heads. There was, you know.
If you're going through that maze for the sole purpose of just getting scared, that's not the maze to go to.
No.
If you're going to it because you enjoyed
The
the
movie?
film and you want to see the details or you're nerds,
And I
like,
think
you know.
the detail of the scenes were like even like with the baby, right?
Yeah.
Just that whole, I don't know, everybody's looking at the baby and how the creature's looking over the baby, but the detail in that room, I just seen the movie, so I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looked
You
cool.
know what I mean? Or the radio room where they're making that frequency noise and the fucking creature's flipping out at the bottom of the stair. So all that stuff, it's like, dude, these fuckers really pull that off. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You're sitting there like, wow.
That's
you
why
know?
there's not a facade.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, literally looks like they built all the way up to the damn entrance. You know what I mean? So
Pretty
because it's
much.
literally you walk into the door and you're in.
Yeah.
Like they don't. But where back in the day, you used to have the queue. You remember
Yeah.
the queue? You'd have to walk through the whole queue. That shit's gone. They built up to
It was
the
a
door.
long maze. It was a longer
Yeah, it was
maze,
very long.
I think it felt.
yeah.
Yeah. So
What was next?
we went there, and then we did Monstros right after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was right next to it.
Again,
Or
another
no, El
one.
Cucuy. Is that the
No, it was-
monster?
yeah.
Monstros. Yeah.
Is that that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, that
Yeah,
one.
that's the one that
All
takes
right.
you right into the Lucha Libre.
So Monstros, Jessica rated that was going to be number 3. Ashley had it at 7, and Anthony had it at 5.
I would probably keep mine around there.
Yeah. Same.
Again, another maze where it was one of those mazes where it's made up. You know what I
Right.
mean? So there's nothing to back it up. No
Those are usually the
movie.
best.
No, yeah. So you're kind of walking through wildly, almost like an original. You know what I'm saying? Because okay, they had this one creature thing where it was like a skeleton with a sombrero and shit, the red eyes.
Oh, yeah. That was funny.
that was one of the monsters. Cool,
El
cool. You know,
Cucuy.
was he the El Cucuy? I don't think so.
No, he
Yes.
wasn't. The next part was him.
Well, the whole time they're talking about the story of the.
And it's
Cucuy.
Danny
Cucuy.
Trejo actually.
Yeah.
That
You know what? I
voices
was
that.
about to say that. Like,
Yeah.
I liked, out of everything in the maze, I liked the talking over it,
The sound, yeah.
especially when
It
we went
reminded
into that.
me. There was a maze at Knott's. Remember
Mm-hmm.
that Danny Trejo also voiced over.
And Knott's.
Knott's. I can't remember what it was called, but it was the same vibe.
Uh
I'm
huh.
not fucking lying.
Uh huh.
Did you just call me a liar?
No,
She just called me a liar.
she's lying.
I'm gonna have to look it up and add it now.
I'm pretty sure it was you're talking about the one that he did there, and it was called El Cucuy.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that
It's
was
the
at
same
Knott-
vibe.
no, it was
bro.
at Universal. It
Was
was,
it?
yeah, very similar vibe. Though that scene with the hands coming under the bed was from
Same
that maze.
thing. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Call me a liar
You said
again,
Knott's.
bitch.
All right,
Anyways,
so what do
no,
you
but that
think?
was my favorite part of him talking over, and it was just like it gives you that creepy vibe. You're
It
like, oh,
gives you that
crap.
back in the day spooky
And
folk
again,
tale
the sound-
vibe.
Yes.
You can go back. No,
Not scary?
I don't think I got
No jump
scared.
scares,
nah,
nothing. No can shakers, no nothing.
Don't do that
No,
there.
that one
That's
had
cool.
like weird looking wolf dog things
they had
at
a wolf
the
dog. They
end.
had the skeleton looking sombrero
Dude,
dude.
and
That's
they
the
had
only thing you
like
can remember, huh?
Yeah,
the dude I think he's actually El Cucuy, you know, in a robe,
Were we
and
drunk
an
by
ugly
this point?
face.
Oh yeah, you know what? He was fucking ugly.
Yeah.
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 I think Anthony had too many Duff Tobers by then.
Yeah.
You know what? We were feeling pretty buzzed at that dinner. Not gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah.
We're all
Yeah.
floating.
What did you do next after that one?
Then
Insidious.
no,
that
we
was,
did Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
That was the consensus number 8 going in.
I'll keep it at 7.
Yeah, probably 7.
You're moving it
Yeah.
up to 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, gained a spot.
Ghostbusters again, full of detail, man.
Visually
yeah.
pleasing.
Visually
If you're a nerd for
pleasing.
Ghostbusters, go through it.
Who you
You
gonna
know,
call?
Super cool.
They had some old cameos from the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only the original. The rest are terrible.
Well, this
Yeah.
one was
I
based off
I
the
think
new
what
one.
makes
That's
these,
stupid.
for some reason, this sticks out to me. They had a lot of actors in there that were acting out a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scenes,
And it's
yeah.
just like you're walking right in front of this actor as they're acting out this scene. You know, you're like, damn, like these guys are into it, bro. Like you would think they're fucking in the scene.
Yeah.
Like
There's
you're
this
watching
one
it on
part-
TV just live.
Well, that's a tribute to the actors. They did a
There's
good
this
job.
one part where the scene we're walking through and the guy was standing there doing nothing
Oh,
With the ball?
oh yeah,
with the ball.
bro.
We're just like,
He was just standing there like this, dude, like kind of looking lost. And I was like, what the hell's that guy doing, dude? Like, what are you doing, bro? You know what I mean?
It was kind of funny though.
Which was crazy because he was involved in one of the major scenes of the. I didn't
Movie.
see that movie, but
Maze.
I'm assuming of that maze with
Is that
the
the one
big
with the-
demon dude.
Yeah.
You know. And I was just like, well, fuck, that was fucking sick. What the fuck is that guy doing?
Right.
Though?
I
He's
was
standing
like,
there with a
wait.
Webble in his hand. You know,
Yeah.
with the fucking.
Maybe we need
The
to watch
fushigi.
them.
Is that what it's
It
called?
looked like
Do you
it.
remember that?
Was the gatekeeper there?
Who's that?
The gatekeeper?
You're talking about the guy with
the
the.
keymaster?
No.
Yeah, he was.
He was?
Yeah, they had the picture there.
Oh, picture.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe
Moving on.
I mean, the
visually
little-
pleasing,
the
a lot
little
of,
dude.
You know, and you know what's
The little
this is-
marshmallow
this
dude
is
was
where
there.
I
Stay
nerd,
Puft?
Yeah.
That's from the first one.
I
was
nerd
riding a
out
rat.
because in that maze they use material. All the mazes, okay, had materials from the past that I noticed. Okay.
cheaters.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
yeah,
Did they have the Ghostbuster car?
Yeah.
yeah. Of course.
Ecto?
So they had materials from the past.
Dope.
Did you guys see that big creature? I don't know. It wasn't this maze, but I think it was in the Monstros maze where the big creature is huge, looks ugly, that's sticking out like that. That's from like Freddy Krueger 10 years
Jesus
ago.
Christ.
Yeah. And then in Ghostbusters, the entryway is the same entryway to John Murdy's first original maze. You guys remember that maze? It was called like Pandora's Box.
Yep.
Same entrance.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, same entrance. So it
Not supposed to notice that.
right. But it's cool to
Ghostbusters.
see that shit,
Nerd.
bro.
They're gonna about to get sent to cease and desist.
I know, right?
Who you
Like
gonna call?
you weren't even supposed to see that.
Who you gonna call, dude?
Anyway, the Ghostbusters wasn't the worst, but you know, visually it
moving on.
was there. Really enjoyed
Right.
it.
And
It was a
then we
good
went to Insidious, which everybody
Consensus number 1.
the one that everybody was waiting for.
They ranked it number 1, all of you.
Yeah.
And?
I'm gonna go last.
Dude, honestly, I blacked out.
Damn.
Because
really?
How much did you drink?
No, it was no. It's
I
like
was
it's hard to remember.
in front of Ashley, I think.
I enjoyed it. The pop out scares were more in this maze. They were popping out at you, so it was
Yeah.
obviously
It was a
scary,
lot,
The pop
yeah.
out factor.
Yeah.
This maze, all I'm gonna say is this. This maze, if they were to slow down the line,
Ooh,
okay,
yeah.
you'd shit yourself.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
If you were to experience the scenes one by one as a group or as by yourself, as you caught the fresh scare, you were gonna shit yourself.
Yeah.
Because not only was the pop out scares there, it was there, but the red faced demon was on point with that shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Going up, leading up, and spoiler alert, guys, going up to the ending of this haunt. I think it was like 4 or 5 back to back pops
Yeah.
before you exited.
Yep.
It was like bang, 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 you exit. But again, it was so fucking crowded
Wow.
that it killed the whole
The
maze.
vibe.
You
Damn
know,
it.
And that's
It
a lot of the
killed-
mazes had that issue.
that was the biggest issue of all night.
Freaking Dalton.
All
You're watching the
night,
same
bro.
person get scared twice before you
Yeah,
pass
and then
the
you're
scene.
stuck. There was a lot of times where we just got stuck in a spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So very disappointed with that, dude.
So is it still number 1 though?
It's still
Yeah,
number
still
one.
number one. I enjoyed that they had factors from all movies
Mm-hmm.
in this maze. You know, they even brought back the lady in black. I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
was
yeah. Did they have the painting thing?
Oh yeah.
yeah, that exactly that scene. And she scares me the most out of all the
The
than the
characters?
red faced demon. She scares me the most.
Really?
So they
Kinda
had
like the
her
nun.
scene. Honestly, the red faced demon, I didn't see a few scenes of it. Right?
He was in it a
The
lot.
whole maze, actually.
Really? Fuck. See, I blacked
See,
out.
Open your
Damn.
eyes, dog.
See, there was
You
there
gotta
was
leave your eyes
corners.
open to enjoy
Yeah, there was
I had
corners
my
where
eyes
he
open.
was lurking,
Yeah,
like, and you could see him.
You know what it is?
Because he would had his hand because he has a claw, right?
Right.
And he just in this dark corner, and he's just moving like this, like kind of side to side, and you see him, you're like,
right.
oh,
But you know what it
You're
is?
like,
a
what
lot
is
of
that?
a lot of the times I'm shorter than everyone.
Ah,
so
that's true.
it's so packed. The person in front of me, the scene comes, I miss it.
Yeah.
So I miss half of it. So that's kind of sucks unless it's like one of those little eerie things the whole time in the room. But
Yeah.
if it's like a pop out, I'm gonna miss it because I can't see in front of me
yeah.
type thing. Because
Yeah.
I'm shorter than all of them.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Moving
There
on
is
to the
one
next
where Ashley was laughing at me hard. And it was we're walking through a hallway and the hallway turns from the normal hallway and then all of a sudden it's a clear wall.
Oh yeah,
well-
dude.
We're walking through that and then we happen to stop and I was just like, oh crap. And I look over and I was just like, what is that,
Oh.
right? Because I thought I seen something. I'm like, what
So
is
she's trying to
that?
look through the camouflage
Yeah.
wall thing, like
And
you
it
know.
goes to clear.
And it goes to clear and he's
and
right
it was
there.
the red faced dude, and so just like I could see it right, and I think the person clocked just looking at
Staring,
it.
yeah.
So I started calling Jess, and finally the thing went to see through, and it was right there in her face, and she still got scared.
Well, because I didn't know. You could see it, but you couldn't see it, if that
Yeah.
makes
You
sense.
know
like,
that technology they used when they did Freddy and Jason.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
When there was a maze back in the day called Craven Industries, and they used that same effect.
yeah.
Yeah.
That part
Great
was-
to see that make a comeback because
Yeah,
that
that
was
was-
sick. I saw that.
It had
Yeah.
a-
It was just
Ghostbusters,
like
too.
it was
Did
at the
that?
end of the hallway too. Like we're about to make it out,
All
and
right.
that food turns on the damn like.
Let's move on to the next one. Running low on time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the next maze was it the weekend?
We went down. No,
To
we
the
did
terror
we did the
tram.
terror tram. The
Yeah,
terror
that's fun.
tram. I'm gonna give that a good rating, dude. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
cool.
There was a lot. They added a lot to it. You know what I'm saying? I like
Especially
that they
for
did that.
RIP.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that they did that,
Maybe
dude.
that's why you really
you
enjoyed
walked
it
through
more.
all the little buildings. You walked through all this pop-ups. It was great.
Yeah, they had more.
And shout out to
scenery.
Zach because he had to walk up that hill with us.
Right.
So I meet you guys on the side.
Right. But
they
it
had
was
the
legit.
Megan Blumhouse. You know, I saw a video and someone says they had a Blumhouse inspired terror tram, which everyone knows Blumhouse movies suck. And I was so offended. I was like, "What the fuck is
Actually,
this
was like,
bitch
"Fuck
talking
you."
about?"
Have you
Fuck
seen
you.
Insidious, assholes?
I was be like, "You don't know what the fuck you're talking about." I'm just kidding.
Oh, she was all upset.
Don't talk about daddy like that, all right? Ever again.
I was like, "Okay, Happy Death Day was kind of silly, but whatever." I haven't watched
But
Megan.
I think overall, though, you know what I mean?
Right.
How they made you feel like there was more, because there was more.
Yeah,
there
they
was
did
more.
a lot more. A
The-
lot
to
more.
me, the key part was the entry.
Yeah.
We were the only people there, and they ran that whole intro just for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where Megan's standing out there, and then they like 10 guys come out from who knows where,
Mm-hmm.
and then have chainsaws, and then it was like,
she's like, "This is the part where you run."
Yeah.
Ran, the chainsaws go.
and
think
it was
Katie
just for
recorded
our
that.
group.
Did you run?
Hell no.
No.
It's too steep right there.
I ain't running. I'll eat shit.
But that was really neat. The walkthroughs were really neat. I'm not a fan of the Jordan Peele set over there.
Yeah.
To me, we could have just hopped back on the tram and left.
Yeah.
But overall, that was really cool. The photo
Unpopular
ops.
opinion, the only Jordan Peele movie I enjoyed was Get Out.
Yeah.
And that's it. It ends right there. That's where it ends. That's the line.
I enjoy
for
their
me.
skits on.
Oh yeah, bro.
Their
Oh
comedy
yeah.
skits.
But definitely the photo ops I enjoyed. I'm not a photo person at all. But
Well,
just
we paid that money for that.
Yeah.
We
Like,
actually-
Anthony was the first one that said yes, we're taking
Yeah,
a
we're
picture. And I
taking
looked
that
at him
shit.
like, all right, we're taking a
because
picture.
this was only for the RIP. So we're like, fuck that. Like, get in it.
Yeah,
like,
your ass is
that's
taking that
500.
picture.
We're like,
No, the funny part was one of my favorite pictures when we did the Psycho picture in front of the Psycho house, and Ashley's husband. So he comes out and he's standing with the knife on his back, and when you get ready to take the picture, he pulls the knife out and makes this crazy pose. And Gabriel turned when we're done. He's like, "What was that?" I was dying, dude. And the guy's just smiling at him. He's like, "What was that? I just saw you." It was like the
and
funniest
the guy's like,
shit,
have a good
bro.
rest of your night.
Yeah, because he had the big ass blade, you know. But
Norman?
He looked at Norman. And he was like, "What was that?"
what did you
It
just put
reminded me
away?
of Ethan.
Yeah, bro. It just reminded me of a little kid, bro. Because he was just like, "What'd you just put away?" You know what I mean? That's obvious, right? He has
Yeah.
his big ass blade. But,
Yeah.
you
It
know,
was
the photo
funny.
ops were really. I think there was like 4 different photo ops or something
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
there's
right?
a lot.
It
Megan,
was the grabber,
Phone.
Megan, and the Purge.
Oh, that's right. The Purge fucking scared the shit
Yeah.
out of me, dude.
At the end when he came out.
Yeah, dude. I was like this. I'm like, oh.
Stretching.
Like this, and I look at this fool's right here. Like, oh, shit. I was
Keep
already-
it moving.
I was
Oh,
already
shit.
out of there.
Next. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Next.
Then we hit the weekend, right?
The
We
weekend.
did hit the weekend.
I loved it.
I loved
I
it
loved
too.
it.
I would
He was
rate
shouting
That's
on
my number
something.
2.
but facade was on
Yep.
point. You know what I mean? Different. Nothing to do with horror.
I got scared, I think, the most in Insidious in the weekend. Like,
yeah. The
top.
weekend, it was, dude, just you walk through a storyline, bro.
It
Simple.
was just crazy.
You knew
like-
where you were in the story, what the story was telling you, and how it was affecting him. You know what I mean? And the crazy part is, and I love how they do it because they're demonstrating how it affects him, right? So in the beginning, he's sniffing all that money, all that gold. His eyes are
Bulging out.
out because he's going crazy. You
So
know
he
what I
has a
mean?
mask on, and it's connected to gold
To
or money.
gold, yeah. And then so in the next room is like it's all a money room. Yeah. So dude, it's just the way they were given the reflection of how he felt at the time.
Was like, is he good? Someone needs to check on him.
Right.
Yeah,
you
literally.
walk through that maze,
For
you're
real.
like, somebody should call that guy right now. You know what I mean? Like, is he all right? You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
not.
But that maze with the visuals were on point. It wasn't packed in there.
He actually went the day before we went.
I know.
We
It
went.
wasn't packed. The storyline was awesome because you didn't even, again, you knew what was going on.
Yeah.
You
And
know
that
what
was
I mean?
probably the one you guys were least excited about.
Yeah.
I don't think I rated it that low.
You didn't. Nobody rated it low. You guys just weren't excited about it.
Yeah.
Anthony, yes, you rated it number 7.
Wow. Fucking
Yeah. you
Ashley
usually
had it
hear
at
fake-
3,
Oh.
That's right.
and Jessica had it at 7.
Damn, fake ass people. See, I know what I'm talking
It's because
about,
the year
guys.
before I didn't
was-
really get
yes.
scared.
Wasn't impressed with the year before.
Haters.
Maybe because in Orlando, it was just watching the same fucking music video
Yeah,
for an
that's
hour and a
right.
half.
That's true.
And by the time we got there, I was like, yeah, fuck this maze. But yeah, so the weekend, I'm going to have to give that a pretty high rating, bro.
Yeah,
I
it
really
was really
enjoyed
good.
it.
Number 2 for sure.
I think there was a
next one.
part where he already had came out, and you're like, okay, this scare's over. But there was a door right next to it, and another one came out, and
Yeah.
he scared the
No,
crap
that one
out of
had
me.
like funhouse mirrors too.
Yeah.
yeah,
I,
dude.
I thought I was gonna crash into a mirror. I got
Yeah.
scared.
That was great.
That's when I started looking down because I didn't want to
Yeah.
crash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, where's the,
For real.
where's the walls? What do we
okay,
hit after that?
Texas Chainsaw.
Too
That's my
grotesque.
only.
Way too far.
No, it was the zombie one,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. The
Dead
original.
exposure.
and I loved it.
I loved it too.
I thought it was really good. I
uh-huh.
actually got scared a few times in that maze.
The storyline in there was crazy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It was like an escaped COVID.
Experiment thing, yeah. They had
Yeah,
animals
literally.
in there that are turning into
Bro,
zombies,
they had a
and they looked
fucking full-size
crazy.
gorilla in there. Somebody in a gorilla
Yeah.
Yeah.
costume. Okay, it was insane, bro.
I
And
think
they're
that's
like,
the one that scared me a couple times
yeah.
too.
And it was very bright and techno
Ver-
vibe,
yep,
you
yep,
know.
very detailed. Just
That was
cool.
good. That
That
one
was a
was
good
fun.
one.
All 3 of you were consensus number 6 on that one coming in.
I would say
I
that's
would
a
go
solid
as
3.
of right now. I'd go Insidious,
Weekend.
Weekend, and Dead Exposure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easily.
And then Quiet Place.
So the only one so far you guys got was
Insidious.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw was after.
Oh, that
Texas
was gross.
Chainsaw was it's Texas Chainsaw.
Too
Stunk,
grotesque.
disgusting.
Stunk it way too far overboard on smell. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I get it because you felt fucking sick.
I feel bad for the actors that have to stay in there.
Yeah, dude, that's gnarly. Yeah, but
I mean, they had a part where it was a pond full of bloody water with parts in it, animal parts and stuff. It was more animal based than human.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would
That's
say.
weird.
Yeah, it was just gross. You know, it's what you would
very
think.
gross, very out there. You know, what I
Gory.
mean? Gory.
You're walking through the herd looking thing like you're the sheep, and
You're the
that was pretty
cattle.
cool. One of the scare actors had the mask on and was sticking his tongue out
Oh,
of the
yeah.
mask and was going like back and
Oh,
forth.
yeah.
And I was like, ew! Like, I hope that's your mask because
Yeah.
you're getting that shit all over the mouthpiece. That was disgusting.
Yeah, that's the part where we're stuck right there, and he went to go grab Katie's face, and he was like,
Yeah, it's disgusting.
and I was like, ugh, come on, man, keep
That's
going.
his own
Yeah,
piece, I'm hoping.
yeah.
So Anthony and Jess had that one at 4.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
a sick.
Ashley had it at 2
Damn.
going in.
I would definitely bring it down a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's just very harsh to get through.
Yeah.
If you have a weak
I-
stomach, you're
Don't
not
go
getting
through
through
it.
that.
Yeah.
It stunk. I mean, some parts in the Insidious may smell pretty bad too.
Yeah.
And then
The
I think-
throw up room one.
I know.
No.
And the
Gabe
dude
was
actually
"It
threw
smelled
up
like
on me."
Hershey. Oh, you're sick. What the fuck?
only one we haven't covered is Eternal Bloodlines.
That one was last. We could have
number
skipped it.
-10.
We should have went to go watch the Purge show instead.
Damn.
Hey, now it makes me wonder, is that why Zach took us to that one last?
Yeah.
He's
huh?
like,
Like, hey, fool, next time, fool, fucking go
Just
like
tell me
this,
the
doggy.
truth, bro. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck,
We
I'm
went
cool.
to
Well,
the weekend maze.
yeah, we went to-
not maze, the weekend bar.
Bar. We were just the only ones up there. We were chilling. They gave us free water and some monsters.
They didn't give it to you. It was in your
Whatever.
ticket.
Yeah, but your crackheads, you're like a monster.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
again,
let me get two.
let me get two in a
overall,
row.
though, guys, the experience, again,
You know what?
Unmatched.
Hold on.
unmatched.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
It was cold, guys.
It was
It
cold.
was cold.
It,
It
was
was cold.
chilly. Like everyone, like I had to buy a long sleeve because I'm over here with the freaking cutoffs. Like it was cold. I had to buy a long sleeve for under.
Yeah. It was cold. We were wearing our sweaters. I will still get hot every once in a while because of the adrenaline. But
Yeah.
Adrenaline, the little
I
bit
did get my
alcohol,
wax
yeah.
record,
little alcohol,
by the
eh.
way.
oh yeah, he
Oh, yeah.
did.
I didn't buy.
Right.
Oh, I did. I actually did buy something. I bought a piece of the original film
In 1930,
of the Franken Bride. So I
Mm-hmm.
have that now.
which is pretty awesome. Yeah,
It's in my house. Don't come for me though.
Yeah.
They have it at Universal. You can
yeah,
buy your own.
some.
I didn't buy any Horror Nights merch. I bought a Scooby Doo shirt.
Their Horror Nights merch needs to get.
It's getting
redone,
better,
bro.
It's getting
It's-
better.
There was some good ones, like the Frank hoodie was cool, but it wasn't in that
That's.
store.
I don't think that's a Horror Nights merch. I
I don't
think that's
think
just
so
a
either.
classic
Yeah.
monster.
Okay, well
thing.
then that's just a classic monster.
Didn't have a Frank Maze.
You know what merch I didn't really like, because they have the whole Dia de los Muertos
Yeah.
bar area, but I don't understand why
Yeah.
it's merch.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
Well, you know who does it is Orlando. You know,
Yeah.
Orlando has merch for every scare zone.
yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. I have a shirt for a scare zone out there.
But they don't have the like souvenir shirts with the mazes. They don't make them how they used
No,
to.
it ain't the same
Don't
anymore.
enjoy it as much. But
That's a
yeah,
wrap.
guys.
But anyways, moving along, guys.
overall, 10 out of 10. Okay, wait. I give it an 8.5 because of the maze.
Yeah.
Overall
Overcrowding of the
experience.
mazes
Yeah.
was bad.
Overall,
Other
we'll be
than
back.
that-
It doesn't
But
matter
we
if
will
these
be doing
mazes
it
all
again.
sucked. We'll
Yeah.
still come back the
Yep.
next year. So.
With all right.
With an earlier time
Yeah.
slot, by the way.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
all you guys get the late ones and leave them open for me to get the early ones.
Yeah.
Buy it earlier.
But like
yeah, that's true.
overall, it was great. I had a great time. I didn't feel like I was tired at the end of the night.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
I didn't
Thank
feel
you,
like I
Murdy,
got
for
ran
having
over.
us. Ah.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's like, thanks for paying my bills.
Another great event, man. Another great event. And we will be going to Knott's here soon, so be ready for that pod. Anyway,
Hopefully.
upcoming events really quick, guys, because I'm out of time. This is Halloween, hosted by Deadly Sweets, will be October 13th from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the city of Oxnard. We're going north.
And this is a Sunday only show, guys.
Yes.
Sunday only, guys.
Sunday
Please come and support, man. Last year was a blast. They did move the location to a hotel now. Please come and support, dude. Again, for them to be doing something like this in their hometown reminds me of kind of what we did. So please, please, please support. City of Oxnard is going to be from 12 to 6 p.m., guys.
Yeah.
A lot of
Road
great
trip.
vendors. A lot of great vendors.
Right.
take that road trip.
And then right after that, not right after, I think a week. I don't know. Tavern of Terrors, hosted by October Village, will be held at Villains Brewing Company in Anaheim from 5 to 10 p.m.
This is a new one.
This is
This is a new one.
It's a new location.
Oh,
They're doing it for the first time, so
That
you
was a
know,
mistake.
work with them.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. We'll be there. A lot of other
Lot of
vendors will
beer.
be there. Beer,
I
appetizers.
think it's very close to Disney.
Very.
Yeah.
So please, again, come support. Come
And this
shop.
is on a Tuesday, right? Or Thursday.
Thir- We'll figure that out.
Tuesday or
It's from
Thursday.
5 to 10 p.m. We know that.
Yeah, so it's most likely just be me and Jess doing this one.
It is
But it's
Tuesday,
October 22nd.
22nd.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Tuesday.
5 to 10.
Come support, guys. Please, please, please shop small. Again, a lot of great shops will be there.
Yes.
Beer,
Beer.
appetizers.
food.
Really, it just sounds like a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why
You
not?
know what
Why
I
not
mean?
do it? You know.
So,
on a Tuesday.
Yes, guys. With that being said, I think we're gonna wrap. I know we're gonna wrap it up there because I gotta go.
Yep.
Yep.
So again, look for our next podcast for episode 2 of season 5, where we're gonna be going down to Not Scary Farm and checking that out, and hopefully getting some shit scared out of us.
Yeah.
And if it's a week gap between the next one and this one, guys, don't. It's all right. Just
Don't hold us to it. We're
hold us
laggers.
to it.
You know what I mean?
You know, this guy's trying to get his shit together. So
Yeah.
catch you
Anyways,
guys on the next.
Thank you.
one.
Thank you so much for being patient with us, man. We love you guys for that. And as always, we will see you on the next one.